Hey, I'm here to say I've made a silly quiz that I want you to play. I've got some questions, give me some answers. If you're not sure, just take a chance. Hello and welcome to the 5th Hi-Score.Club quiz. Sorry it's been a while, things have been a bit intense at this end, but I hope you missed me. I know I missed you. It's Timothy's super fun quiz. In case you don't remember, I'm your host Timothy Winchester and I have a special ability. Like everyone's favourite psychic, Mystic Meg, I have magical powers. Firstly, my first power is that I look incredible with a blunt bob. I'm sure we can all agree that makeup, incredible. But I also have the power to see beyond the earthly plane. For example, I can see and manifest the auras of other people, starting with our contestants for this evening's quiz. Christina, I'm contacting you with my psychic powers. Can you hear me? Come in.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Well, I'm using my psychic powers to connect us across the psychic web. How are you doing?
I'm all right. I can feel you reaching out from the astral void.
Yes, astral void. Astral void? Nope. Who can say? I'm gonna put my own aura back on. There I am, down in the corner now, just in case you need to see me. Alright, Christina, are you prepared to see your aura?
Yes.
Yes. Last time you were like a pastel witch. This time, I contacted my psychic friends and they told me that your aura is best described as blessed, stressed, dressed for request, and then in brackets, the 4 doesn't count, it's a number, and lots of exclamation points. So I'm happy to reveal that your aura looks a little bit like this, which I think,
I can see it.
Yes, your third eye has
it's so beautiful.
Aiku Luke says it's fabulous purple heart, and Mokuroko says hag ha ha, which I think means they're calling you a hag, which is fairly correct, I'd say.
It's fun.
I'm summoning our next contestant from the astral sea. It's Kit. Kit, can you come in? Can you sense my presence?
And the psychic waves are coming through very clearly.
Yeah, it's the power of my ass. I'm going to start making that joke. It's not funny. Hi, Kit. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm really good. It's lovely to be here.
So you've played this quiz before, so you know the drill. I'm going to tell you what words best sum up your aura, and then you're going to just acknowledge it, right?
Yes.
All right, good. I've checked the astral plane, and the words that best describe your aura are dog dad who draws doodles. Are you happy with that?
I am. It's very accurate. The astral plane doesn't lie.
No, it never does. So here, I'm sending you your aura. I hope you can see it. I hope you can sense it eventually.
There it is.
There we go. Yeah, adorable. Yeah, people love this one. It's very you. I thought maybe dungarees were on the horizon. I thought, no, you know what? Little blobby cats. All right, and finally, we've got a new contestant coming through, ready to try their luck on the astral plane. Jocelyn, can you hear me? Jocelyn, come through. Can you hear me?
Hello, can you hear me?
No, well, I mean, obviously I can hear you. I have the psychic powers of a Godzilla. Can you hear me? That's the real question.
I can hear you.
Oh, Jocelyn, this is the first time for you playing the quiz. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
You might have to do like a little introduction, just because it's, you're a fresh face. You're lamb dressed as lamb, whereas we're all mutton dressed as lamb. Jocelyn, we know each other from comics, but now you're an animator.
Yeah, I still do a few comics here and there.
Here and there.
A comic called Hemlock.
Yeah, you do. That's a good comic. I bought that. I paid money for it.
Thank you.
That's a plug that I've not been paid for. Jocelyn, when I examined your aura, I would describe it as nocturnal, shy, spooky, frizzy, and hoarder. Does that sound right to you?
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
Yeah. Are you ready to receive the visual image of your aura?
I love it.
Yeah. All right. It's pretty good, right? I thought. That's probably the most effort. Anyway, I'm not saying that. It's fine. So anyway, right. Okay. So these are our contestants. Please play along. Let me know how you're getting on. If there's any tech trouble, you know how we roll here. Sometimes things don't always work out. You just let me know, chat, and I'll do my best to make everything okay. Maybe if you enjoy it, we can do another quiz in the future and you can play along. Oh, I should make my aura disappear because it's getting in the way of Jocelyn's name. That's rude. All right, here's how it's going to work for anyone that hasn't played before. We've got 3 contestants. You've already met them. Across 5 silly rounds that are all about video games. I will say there's quite a bit of celebrity in here as well, so prepare yourself for that. I'll give you the answers after each round. Chat, get involved, please. Especially when it comes to hearing, what your answers are or how you're doing, points-wise, all that stuff. All right, so round 1. It's everyone's favourite, Luigi Bay. So I returned to eBay and searched for items to do with everyone's favourite plumber, Luigi. So, for example, this gorgeous pillow. Luigi personalised cushion pillow with any name cover only. There we go. So I guessed that the asking price is £9, right? All you have to do is guess whether the real asking price is above or below. So in this case, Christina, what do you reckon?
Higher than 9.
Okay, so that's good to know. And then it's only an example question. So in reality, they're asking for £6 or £5.99. So the real answer is below. So if you'd have written below, you'd get a point. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Right. So have you got a pen and paper that you can write down your answers with?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a pen and paper in the chat? I hope so. Otherwise, how are you going to mark your things? All right. Question number 1. Super Mario Bros. Baby action figurine Luigi Mini Junior BB collection PVC. So what do you reckon? I said this is worth 12 British pounds. Is it above or below? Alright, question number 2. 1990 Nintendo Super Mario Bros. Prison vending sticker Mario and Luigi. I reckon $55. But what do you reckon? Ready for number 3? Vintage large Luigi ceramic bank 13x6 in? Oh, right, 13 times 6 inches. It's been a while since I've heard that. I reckon $20. But what do you reckon? What do you reckon, chat? What do you reckon, contestants? Would you want this in your house? I would. Alright. Number 4. Mario Nintendo World Mario and Luigi Power-Up Band set UB3 Universal Studios Japan. I said $250? That place is new, so I imagine getting the stuff from there is exciting. But what do you reckon? Above or below? Above or below? Oh, I'd like to visit this place, I think, when we can leave the house and all that. Alright. Next up, we have question 5. Funko Pop Vaulted Disney Cars Walmart exclusives Luigi 285 and Guido 286. Oop! Does OOP stand for something? No. I said US $50, but what do you think? Liz says people go wild for those Funko Pop.
I do, I don't like them.
Oh yeah, they're not for me. Jocelyn, do you have any Funko Pops?
I do not.
Kit?
No, I don't. They kind of scare me with their little black dead eyes.
Number 6. This is Game Boy Advance IPS Console Luigi Mansion Mario GBA Prestige Edition Retro 6? I said £75. But it doesn't matter what I think. What do you reckon? Question 7. This is Murano Samaso Perfume Bottle Cyan Luigi Onesto. And can I just say, sorry, I've said £150, but can I just say, I was obsessed with the fact that this comes in Mario and Luigi, it comes in Luigi colours. Like, that's a sign, right? I think it's actually really beautiful.
Oh.
A sign of what, though? Like the end times?
It was meant to be in this quiz.
Oh, okay.
That's like an objet d'art that your aunt would have in the late 90s.
Yes, because she's just a big Luigi fan.
She's a big L-head.
Yeah, she's walking around in her dungarees, doesn't want anybody else to get involved. Alright, so 150. So please have a good think about that. Alright. Number 8. This is a Playmobil XXL Géant 65 centimeters Luigi Super Mario Nintendo. I said €250. And can I just say, I love this so much. If I had some money, I just want like a big giant Playmobil thing. In general, Playmobil needs more recognition.
It's so iconic.
Yeah, right? Truly.
That mustache will not quit. Now, this has the dead eyes of a Funko Pop, but much more approachable.
Yeah, like, I think they're just more... The Playmobil just seems like much more fun. Like, you want to be friends with Playmobil. A Funko Pop.
I mean, it's got the dead eyes, but it is géant. So it's like over half a meter high. That's a big toy.
Yeah, right.
It's a big boy.
All right, number 9. It's a Luigi Filippo walnut sofa, 19th century Italy. I reckon £900. I mean, look at it. In my mind, my thinking was it reeks of money. Whether it does or doesn't, who knows? But on eBay, who knows what it reeks of? So that's what I think. 900 quid. What do you think?
You found it in Luigi colours again as well.
Yeah, that's pretty right. I mean, this is a sign. And Luigi leg. So that leg is very much a Luigi little ankle hop or something. I don't know where that joke is going. All right, next up, number 10. Mario and Luigi Partners in Time Red Label 2DS. New. I said 99 Canadian dollars. Do you reckon it's higher or lower? Tell me. Well, don't tell me. Write down what you think. All right, number 11. We have a Nintendo Super Mario Luigi official genuine hat pillow plush, not actual hat. I said $60 because that sounds amazing. So it's just, in my mind, a really big pillow, a big cushion that looks like Luigi's hat. Of all the things
I love that title. Genuine hat pillow, not actual hat.
It's not actual hat, gang. You can't.
It's genuine. It's not actual.
Yeah, but you know what? It is a hat if you want it to be. You just wear it like one. You know, that's fine.
It's for cuddling, not for wearing. Grow up.
Grow up, it's not fair. Whoa. So above or below, you write down your answers, and I'm going to move on to number 12, everyone's favourite. 1998 Isle of Man TT phone card set. Joey Dunlop, McCallan, Luigi Tavas, Spencer. I said 150 quid. I don't know if any of you have ever used phone cards.
Don't know what they are.
So you'd buy like a £5 phone card, you'd scratch off the number on the back, and that'd be like the code you put in, so you could call from like a phone box or like from your phone at home, but without having to pay the normal money. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay, so you dial into the phone card company with your cool motorbike boys cards.
Yeah, and so that way you don't run up the bill. All right, next up, number 13. Luigi plush toy Super Mario Bros 27 centimeters. I don't know about you. I mean, I said 20 Australian dollars, but Luigi's looking a little bit off there. Something just doesn't seem right. So 20 Australian dollars. So above or below? That's a question for you.
This is like if Jim Henson redesigned Luigi.
It doesn't look. Yeah, just so many questions. So many questions.
I just thought it was like Luigi's weekend look. He's not in like his regular work gear, right?
I mean, you're not fair. To be fair, yeah. There could just be this normal non-plumber outfit, but I mean, talk about off-brand. Question 14. ERTL, no idea, 1993 vintage Nintendo Mario and Luigi figures. I said £100. But what do you think? You know, it's not what I think. Do you think it's above or below? Tell me what you think. Well, don't tell me again. Just write it down.
I think they've not labelled these nearly as well as they could have to get the right value on it.
Sure. Completely. And just, this eBay advert just feels like they're embarrassed to be seen. It just feels so... Anyway.
Embarrasses the makers of that movie. Is that what you're saying?
Embarrassed to have this advert up. Like, oh no. Ooh. All right, so that's the round over.
Hoping that things aren't as much as you said for some of them.
Well, there's the internet, so who can tell? I can tell because I'm going to give you the answers round about now. All right, ready? So you're going to mark your own answers, okay? So for this one, I've helpfully covered up the name. Well done, me. So I said this was £12, but the real answer is £26.80. So if you said above, you get a point. Congratulations. Would any of you pay? Jocelyn, would you pay £26.80 for that?
It depends. Are they vintage?
Do they look old? But they also look wrong.
Things?
Let's be honest.
That's true.
Really wrong. All right, number 2. I said $55. The real answer is $65.99, which means the answer is above. Kit, what do you reckon? What did you say?
I said below. I thought you were close, but I just went a little bit under.
Yeah. Next up, number 3, everyone's favourite. The Vintage Luigi Possible Piggy Bank. I said $20. Christina, what did you reckon, above or below?
I thought above because I had no sense of scale.
13x6 in isn't enough scale for you. That's...
Ah.
Wow, never mind. It's too late now. The real answer is $79.
Oh, I was right anyway.
Which puts us at above. I'm just going to say, all the suggested similar items are so exciting. There's like a little porcelain duck, a porcelain Polaroid camera, some more Mario Luigi piggy coin banks that look weird. Like this is an untapped market that I think we can all get in. Next up, we had the Mario power-up bands. I said $250, but the real price is $107.99. So if you said below, you get a point for that. Congratulations. If you weren't aware, these are that's the whole range that you can get in the theme park. I think personally, I would go for Peach or maybe Toad. I don't know about any of you lot.
Quite like the Yoshi one, to be honest. I like the egg.
Okay, good to know. Yeah, fine.
Just a power-up bans those things when you're in a theme park and you like wave them over a screen and it does something special for you.
I think so. Yeah.
They did the video for Super Nintendo World on a Nintendo Direct or on the YouTube. I've been watching them quite a lot, and they have like question mark blocks all around, so you kind of punch them with the wristband on, and like Mario would, and you get all like power-ups as you go around. I don't know what they do, but
Probably
it was
just
nice to.
It involves spending more money, I'm guessing. I will say.
Nice to go on a trip through my TV screen.
All right, next up, number 5. I said $50 for these Disney cars. Real price $249.99. So if you said above, you get a point.
Yes.
And I know you're not keen on Funko Pop Eyes, but I found one that might change everyone's opinion. And I'll say this is possibly the sexiest Funko Pop ever created. So, you just enjoy that. You get some of that. I love the fact he's got a little wounded leg. That
is good, because you could put it on any number of things. You could make that pose and then put that Funko Pop on your chest.
Yes! Or even better, you could take his head off and put somebody else's head on, so you just get like a sexy, I don't know, other Funko Pop, a sexy White Walker from Game of Thrones Funko Pop. Yeah, that's what I want. Alright, next up, this weird skin, I don't know what it is, but I said £75. Jocelyn, what did you say?
Oh, this one I said above.
Okay, well the answer is £240, so you get a point for that. Well done. Next up, the beautiful perfume bottle. I said 150 quid. Kit, above or below?
I said surely above for this.
Well, I'm happy to report £465. You are correct. I can tell you that Luigi Ernesto is one of the greatest Murano glassmakers in Italy. He dreamed his artworks, and then out of the molten glass, he created his dreams. This quiz is both fun and educational. You could spend your money on a Funko Pop or on this lovely perfume bottle. Well done. Next up, the Playmobil.
You cannot swap the heads on these perfume bottles, though. So don't decide.
Or you turn your Jeff Goldblum Funko Pop into a perfume bottle. Just whisper, "I'm filling you up, Daddy." No, never mind. All right, next up, the Playmobil XXL Géant. Christina, I said €250. What do you reckon, above or below?
I thought above, surely.
Yeah.
It's like having a new family member, isn't it?
All the trouble of, all the joy of having a baby without having to have one. Here's one. €500 is the correct answer. So it is above.
Sweet.
I will say, fun fact about Playmobil, it's over 3 billion figures have been sold, with over 400 different haircuts from over 60 themes. Amazing. Here's like a collection of...
Choose your fighter.
Yeah,
oh my God.
Giant ones. Just what a dream. I love them all. I think if I could have one of them, I'd probably want like the red-headed... oh no, I want the pink band conductor man.
No, I wanted that one. I wanted them or the one in the toga. That's the one for me.
Okay, yeah, Justin, any favourites?
Horse rider at the back.
Oh yes, with the top
Jockey.
hat. Lovely. No, not the top hat one. Oh no, the actual jockey. Yeah, the one that looks like a jockey. You idiot. Sorry. Yeah, not the top hat one. Christina, any favourites?
I like the one that's it looks like a menacing wizard between the toga and the red-haired man with the beard. There's just like a wizard with a white beard peering out.
Oh,
yeah,
I love them
that
so
one.
much.
That's me.
Did you know the most popular Playmobil figure to date is Martin Luther, which has sold over 1 million characters? I will say, so Martin Luther, the German professor of theology, priest, author, composer, Augustinian monk, and seminal figure in the Reformation, according to Wikipedia. Yeah, that's the one that shifts bucket loads. They need to make an XXL one of him. Oh, also, fun fact, I like this Playmobil pirate ship sails from Scotland to Scandinavia. So, just so you know, Playmobil truly is the toy that can do everything. Good work. All right, next up, we have the fancy seat. I said £900. If you said below, you'd be correct. This is $544.95. Yeah, I know. But I looked up the person who made it, Luigi Filippo, and they're also responsible for this incredible bathroom vanity console, which I was like, this is beautiful. It looked really familiar, and I spent too long thinking about it, and then it hit me. This is definitely must be the inspiration for the live-action Beauty and the Beast movie, right? Because that is too much of a coincidence. Number 10, the red label. I said 99 Canadian dollars. The real answer is 1,599 Canadian dollars and 95 thingies. which is
Woo!
I have no idea why. So that is obviously above. I don't know what's special about a red label game. All right, next up we had the Not a Hat. Justin, what did you say? Above or below?
I said below.
Okay, well I said $60 and the answer is $19.99. So if you put below, correct. I will say I tried to find like a good picture of like this in situ to find out the size, but all I found was this really sad picture of Luigi, and they'd just taken off his hat, and that's what he looks like without it in.
Oh, no.
And it made me feel really sad, because I mean
He looks like he's got a ponytail, like a little rat tail.
yeah, it's very midlife crisis sort of. I'm gonna go buy a fancy car now. No judgment. All right, next up, number 12 was the phone cards. Kit, I said 150 quid. Do you pay it? Do you say above or below?
This is the only one I just swung wildly, and I said above.
Okay.
I reckon this is the big ticket item.
Correct answer is below. It's £9.99. I think like you, I just assumed that phone cards would be really like, oh, if someone's put a phone card collection up here, it must be for a reason. So it turns out just the used phone card market is on eBay, and you can just buy loads of old phone cards. Number 13, I said 20 Australian dollars. The correct answer was $46. I mean, that's just wild. But if you put above, congratulations, you
I
get
put
the point.
above. I've got faith in this bold new vision for Luigi.
I mean, do you? Look at it. What is it?
Was that bold new vision?
Very good, Kit. I can imagine you smiling at yourself for that now. All right. Oh, speaking. And then sorry, I went on some weird like bootleg Luigi tour on eBay, and these were my favourites because is that meant to be Toad and Yoshi? I mean,
yeah, he looks like he's doing
Dusters.
like a Snoopy dance for some reason.
Oh, yeah, maybe that's the DNA they injected into a weird Yoshi. I said £100 for these vintage Nintendo Mario and Luigi figures. Jocelyn, what did you put, above or below?
Below.
Below. Okay, well, the answer is £25. So, yes, it is below. If you put below, congratulations. So these are from the movie. I remember seeing the movie, but I don't remember anything that happened. So I was very surprised when I looked this up and Luigi is a hunk? I don't remember that. Does anybody else remember that?
Yeah.
John Leguizamo, he's a good-looking guy, but he is not as hench as the toy they made from there. They were very correct with Bob Hoskins, but if you go back to that toy, he's not in that.
Did you say correct or erect?
You died.
Wow. This is Bowser, right? I found this screenshot a bit too sexy for my own good. So that was, yeah, it's just been a weird day of a lot of strange feelings. So Christina, what did you get out of some points?
12.
12 out of 14? Are you bloody serious?
Yeah.
All right, well done. Kit, what about you?
Just 6 out of 14. Now I don't feel good.
Not just 6. You did very well, Kit. I'm very proud of you. And Jocelyn, what did you get?
I got 11.
Oh, first time. It's all kicking off. Well done. It's Timothy's Super Fun